Okay. Thank you. We're going to begin the meeting of the February 2nd Herrick's Board of Education meeting. You'll all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So we're going to just move things around a little bit tonight, based on some of the events that took place in the district over the weekend. I'm going to let Dr. Sinanis make some comments at this moment.
Thank you, Mr. Guanera. So before we get into the agenda, just want to take a few moments to acknowledge the tragedy that we recently experienced at the high school and in our community at large. So if you just bear with me, I made some notes because I wanted to make sure that I touched on things that I think are important to all of us as a community. The tragic, unexpected passing of Stephen DiBiase and subsequently his mother was something that really shook our community to the core. So I want to start by saying on behalf of the entire district and Board of Education, I want to express our condolences to the DiBiase family who are still grappling with that loss. I want to begin by acknowledging the efforts of our leadership team at the high school and our leadership team beyond at the district level and in other buildings who immediately sprung into action to support the family, to support our students, and to support our colleagues. Our amazing high school principal happens to be here, and that is Joan, so I do want to acknowledge Joan's leadership at that time specifically, as she stepped right in to take care of everyone around her and to process something that was almost impossible to process. And so I thank you for that, Joan. I want to thank our colleagues from other buildings who immediately stepped in as well. They showed up to support our high school colleagues who were especially impacted by this tragic loss, as were our colleagues at Herrick's Middle School and at Center Street, who were all part of Stephen's journey. After speaking with Stephen's family, it's clear our strong homeschool connection played a critical role in Stephen's journey. Stephen was appreciated, valued, and seen in our schools. And we as a school community are better people and educators because of Stephen. What I learned about Stephen was that he was brilliant, passionate, kind, had an incredible sense of humor, and loved to consume information and learn about a number of different topics. So it stands out to me was Stephen was a learner. And my hope is that we, as a community, learn from this tragedy so we, the educators and the families, can more effectively partner to support, empower, and educate our kids.
At this point, we're just going to have a moment of remembrance for the DiBiase family. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're going to move forward now with the rest of our agenda. So we're going to go through some, we're going to go to the recognition of outstanding student achievement at this time. So, Liz?
I need my glasses too. Herrick's High School seniors, Ashley Lamb, Jalen Lee, and Dayala Simran were named Regeneron Science Talent Scholars, which means that they've been named among the top 300 scholars as part of the nation's oldest and most prestigious science and math competition for high school seniors. Ashlyn Lamb's subject was environmental engineering materials science, specifically focused on water purification. And Ashley worked under the direction of Dr. Benjamin Tsao and Jai-Jun Tian through the Simmons Summer Research Program at Stony Brook University. Ashley's project was titled Novel Zinc Oxide Nanocellulose Composite as a Low-Cost Photocatalyst for Water Purification.
Which we discuss all the time at the Central Hall. I mean, really something.
I was asking for the translation.
I always say, this is one of the most fun announcements that I make every year, because one, it's very humbling, because I think all of us around this table, you know, regardless of our credentials, we sit and we are in awe of the students around us who bring such scholarship to our schools, and you guys make us look good. So, Jaylin Lee's subject was medical data science, and her mentor was Dr. Tim Duong through the Albert Einstein College of Medicine at Montefiore Medical Center. And Jaylin's project was titled Diabetic Ketoacidosis Amongst COVID-19 Infected Individuals, a retrospective study of incidence, characteristics, outcomes, and risk factors. And Dayala Simran's subject focused on behavioral and social science, and her mentor was Alexander Harris, and she did her work through New York State Psychiatric Institute and Columbia University. Dayala's project was titled Characterizing Social Behaviors in Female Mice, a novel sex-specific model using deep lab cut and help me.
Beside.
Thank you. Unsupervised machine learning. We also want to recognize Caitlin Etry as their science research program coordinator, the high school science chair, Karen Hughes, and the high school administration, including Joni Keegan, the principal. But we really are so in awe of you. We commend you. Congratulations on this great work that you're doing, and keep it up.
I'm going to ask Brian and Julie if they can come up and take a picture with the three honorees tonight. Brian and Julie, your turn for a photo tonight. Yes.
Come up so we can give you an award. Looking at this.
That's okay.
Here you go. Come for pictures, Joan? No, for one of the pictures.
Unfortunately, Ms. Hughes was not able to join us this evening. So, but I did mention her, but just unfortunately she wasn't able to. She offers her apologies.
Actually, can you all just hold up your phone?
I thought you were pro. I am pro.
Why
is the superintendent?
No, because it's much better than me. But what I do want to acknowledge is that brilliant kids come from brilliant families and parents. So thank you to our parents. Congratulations, and to the brilliant teachers who work with them as well, because it doesn't just happen in science research, it happens in elementary school and middle school and all the way up. So congratulations, you're all free to go create something. Go softball.
Thank you so much.
They have to go home and study. Oh my gosh. Kellenberg on Saturday.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. And your big sister. Your big sister. You know you knew that word.
know, Karen, I don't know past that one line. See? No. And like in my head, I can do it, but I can't see
Waiting
it,
for
like
the
I can't
superintendent. What's going on?
turn it into words. Yes, and I was so close today, when we were doing it, I was doing it. Yeah.
Seriously. Sorry, yeah.
Okay, we're going to move to questions and comments from the public. Any questions or comments from the public at this time? Seeing none, we're going to move forward. Can someone move Roman numeral 7 in its entirety, please, A through E? I mean, Roman numeral 8.
We'll move Roman numeral 8, A through E, routine business in its entirety.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. We're going to Roman numeral 9, letter A. Someone move it, please.
I'll move A, approval of engagement letter with detailed internal control testing in its entirety.
I'll second that.
All in favor? Any opposed? B is the preliminary review of the board meetings for 2023 and 2024. Can someone put that on the table, please?
I'll move B in its entirety, please.
A second.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Letter C through M, please.
I'd like to move letters C through M, approval of settlement agreement and release, summer art and music programs, consultants, bids, Adelphi College Credit Advantage Program, and BOCES letters of intent, all in their entirety.
I'll second.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? N, please.
I'll move N, approval of trip for the high school and middle school students to compete in a New York State History Day competition in its entirety.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. And can someone move O, please?
I'll move O, approval to dispose of obsolete musical instruments.
That must be painful for you.
It is painful, yes.
Second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we're going to move now to questions. We're going to move things around a second before we go to questions and comments. We're going to go to board announcements. So I'm going to go down the line since we changed the board meeting around. Brian, you have anything you'd like to mention to the public at this time?
Nothing at this time, other than the dinner dance for the community fund is coming up on the 16th of March. So those of you, please, would really like the support of the community. It's at the New Hyde Park, the Inn at New Hyde Park. And it does do a lot of things for the community in addition to the school district, for the community as well. So everybody is invited to attend, and we'd love to see you there.
Thank you. Nancy?
Well, thank you.
Julie?
Just wanted to share that I went this past weekend to the Lunar New Year celebration at the high school, and it was fabulous once again. I didn't have my sweatshirt, but I will just model the official sweatshirt that the students made.
It's really cute.
Very cute. So.
Henry?
No, I don't really have anything. Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to read a statement, if you don't mind. On behalf of the school, on behalf of the board and the entire district, school districts across our region have been named in lawsuits stemming from the Child Victims Act, including our own. In our cases, the alleged incidents occurred in the 1970s and 80s, and the individuals involved in the claims are not and have not been for 30 to 40 years affiliated with the school district. The allegations against former staff are deeply disturbing, and our district continues to cooperate at every step of the process. We will continue to keep our community updated on this matter, including the possibility of funding settlements. That's it. Okay. Anything now from Tony and his team?
Yes. Athul, do you have any updates that you are a wonderful student representative? How's it going? How's the beginning of the second semester, second half? How's it going? So far, so good. You like it? Favorite class? Awesome. Oh, they're all favorite classes though, because they're amazing. Okay. So any
You're
update?
right, they all left. They all left. You can say whatever you want.
Anything that you want to share? Did we have the winter ball already?
The winter ball's tomorrow.
Julie.
Good luck. Have fun. We need pictures, okay?
Cold night though.
Lots of pictures.
It'll be winter.
It's gonna be a winter
It'll be
ball,
winter.
for sure.
Okay, so nothing else, you're good to go. All right, sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot, but we like having you here. So just a quick update from us, because a number of us have been at different events. So Dina and I had the opportunity to go to the grade 6 concert last week, which was pretty amazing, I would say. We got to see the chorus and the band and the orchestra. So kudos to the music teachers there and to Anissa's leadership. Of course, there's also the jazz concert, which took place last night, which was pretty amazing, right? Like, they could be playing at like the Blue Note or whatever and having like a nice dinner and just listening. They were amazing. So we had the blue jazz band, the silver jazz band, the middle school jazz band, the jazz chorus. It was really quite incredible. I also had the opportunity to go to Lunar New Year. A number of us did as well. The Lunar New Year celebration on Saturday night, which was an event like I've never experienced in my life, and just so many wonderful performances that featured so many of our kids, from the lion dance to the yo-yo, which totally stressed me out. The yo-yos were flying, but they were catching them. It was pretty amazing.
There may or may not have been fire.
There may or may not have been fire. True. There was a lot. It was amazing. So thank you for that event, to our kids and to our community partnerships. And just recently, as an FYI, Global Play Day happened yesterday, and a number of our elementary schools participated in that, which was a lot of fun. Structured play, which really speaks to developing kids' minds in different ways, and kids had such a great time. So I went into a first grade classroom, and they were playing Jenga. And I decided it was important to take a ball and try to knock down the Jenga tower, which is not what they wanted to happen. But then suddenly we shifted the game from Jenga to protect the Jenga tower, and it was pretty awesome. So that, it's a learning opportunity. We hacked the games. And also yesterday was National Hijab Day, which we celebrated across the district as well. And then just finally, as a note for everyone to know, our administrative team recently had a cybersecurity training experience as we think about the measures that we have in place. Really mainly says with email and stuff like that, but it was really an informative opportunity for us. So that's our update.
Thank you.
And and there are things coming up. The Community Fund Dance is coming up on March 16th, and we're excited about that. But before that is March 4th. The Wizards are coming to town, and what day is that? Is that Sunday? Saturday. Because then you get to rest on Sunday after you played. So come on out. The tickets, the newsletter has been blasted out. Sorry, the flyer has been blasted out. And our upcoming winter newsletter will also have a flyer on the back of that, which you should be getting in the next couple of weeks.
To benefit the PTA Scholarship Fund.
To benefit the PTA Scholarship Fund. And who knows, maybe I'll be playing basketball. Who knows, maybe we won't score any baskets. But yeah,
I think you're gonna be a ref.
a ref is much better for me.
A little worse.
No,
You gotta run up and down the
It's
court.
better for everyone who's gonna watch. Thank you for that, but definitely some important reminders. And we do have another meeting before our February break, but that's also coming up. But we'll talk about that next time.
I think also next
And
week.
our first budget presentation, there's so much going on here. Our first budget presentation at the February 16th meeting, which is taking place at Center Street School. So join us there, and we look forward to celebrating the Center Street community. Sorry for my disjointed announcements, a lot of things going on.
Sorry, I was gonna also mention that the middle school play is next weekend, Frozen Junior.
Frozen, let it go. Be there. It's happening here, yes? Is it happening?
I think
Yeah.
so,
Yes,
during
yes,
the-
I think, does anyone have any new business or future agenda items? No? Okay. Our next meeting is February 16th at Center Street School. It'll be our regular meeting and our budget meeting number 1. The following meeting will be March 9th at the Denton Avenue School at the regular meeting and budget meeting number 2. March 23rd at the Community Center for budget meeting number 3. It'll be our regular meeting as well. April 4th is a Tuesday. It'll be here at the Community Center, a regular meeting and budget meeting number 4, and the budget adoption. And on April 18th, which is also a Tuesday, we'll have a regular meeting and our BOCES hearing here again at the community center. I'd like to entertain a motion to close the meeting at this time.
Make a motion to close the meeting?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you and good night.
Happy birthday, Nancy.
Happy birthday, Nancy.
Thank you.